Chief Minister, Akhilesh ji, Honorable Minister Chaudhary ji, Chief Secretary Alok Ranjan, Mr. R.S. Sharma, my friends Hari Om and Dilip, His Excellency, Ambassador of Korea, Mr. Lee, Mr. Hong, and my colleagues from the industry here, Sandeep from Microsoft, Deepak Bhardwaj from Samsung, Setia ji from Elsina, Rajiv Jain, and Mr. Bang. Mr. Chief Minister, this has been, there's a lot of body of work which has gone behind this. And I would like to apprise you of what has gone behind this. The National Policy on Electronics is work of 3 years, and a lot of our colleagues have worked on it very hard. Your IT department has contributed a lot to it, but I think the hero in all this is the DIT, the Department of Electronics and IT in the central government. And I think the National Policy on Electronics is about 90% of the work already done. It's the last mile now which needs to be covered. And the work on the UP policy has gone on in a fantastic, in a very wonderful, consultative manner. And I think we should applaud Mr. Jivesh Nandan for the great work he has done. Sir, I think you are very privileged. As they say, the ducks are lined up. You have a stalwart leading the Department of IT and Electronics in the central government. You have a heavyweight Chief Secretary who can pull a lot of things together. And you have a very good IT leadership here. And we have assurance from a very credible Power Secretary that power, which is so critical for this industry, 24/7 power and uninterrupted high quality power is something which is extremely necessary. Now, what are the gaps in the policy? I think we are signing MOUs. In fact, ICA is not a body which has ever signed a frivolous MOU, which is, sort of just in the sky. This MOU will be implemented, and I also implore you, have a rigorous follow-up mechanism for the MOUs, so that what is promised is implemented on the ground. I think what is missing today is a very few things of ease of doing business in UP. In the policy, we have requested that, rather than going through the torturous process of refund, the policy on VAT should be made into a policy of VAT retention. So our only request is trust the industry, trust the trade, and the industry and trade will deliver. And a few other small things which we have requested your department to look at. I think we are very privileged that we have a stalwart country like Korea, which is a source of great inspiration for us. In 30 years, they have created an economy which is the size of the Indian economy. Particularly in the electronics industry, Korea is a very big name. And you are very privileged, and I feel very privileged that we have Samsung as a stalwart partner in UP, which we should nurture and take it forward. We are also very privileged to have, with Dilip here, Modi, with a 100-year legacy perhaps in the state of UP. And it is great to see Dilip here, a reaffirmation that the group, Modi group, has got its confidence back and is investing back in UP. And of course, the young pulsating lava, which will perhaps be one of the biggest brands, mobile phone brands in the world. So a few things. The National Policy on Electronics is a wonderful document, sir. And I think skill development in the state should be one of your prime objectives. Because the vision we've spun for UP is that 3.6 million jobs will be created in this sector uh, not IT only, sir. This is, I'm talking about only electronic manufacturing, till 2020 with a turnover of $50 billion. So we are talking about creating an industry of 3 lakh crores in this state. It's a massive industry. It is possible, and I'm sure we will make it happen. So the last point is that the Electronic Development Fund, which I'm sure the Secretary will brief you in more detail, I propose that UP should set up a daughter fund, professionally managed, and I'm sure the central government will invest in that fund, and that will be the fund for innovation, which my colleague Ashok spoke about. I think it is very important to innovate, design, and create, and not only to manufacture and assemble. Thank you very much.